Let's say you ask a friend for a favor, something a bit tricky. Instead of saying, sure, I'll do it, they respond with, let's see what I can do. They're not making any promises, just letting you know they'll try. Then they say, I'll keep you posted. These kind of situations actually happen in programming too. You wait to hear back before deciding what to do next. That process, waiting for the result and handling whatever comes, is called error handling. In this video, which is the third video of my Golang playlist, together we see what are errors and how to deal with them. Hey guys, Parsa here, welcome back to my channel. I have been a Golang developer for more than 2 years now, working as a software engineer in a ride-hailing application which handles more than 4 million rides per day. And on this channel, I share my experiences with you and documenting my journey. In so many languages, C#, Java, JavaScript, we've got try and catch block, in which you do something, if it throws error, you kinda catch it. But Go handles errors in a very unique way. And personally, I like Go's way more because it feels more cleaner and more handy to me, though that's just a personal take. In Go, errors are regular objects. They get returned by functions and tell you whether something worked or not. Pretty straightforward. Let's go to the screen, but before that, if there's a software engineering topic you'd like me to cover, please drop it down in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if more people get to see this video. That favor which we want to be done is a function, which we learned about in 2 previous videos. And now let's go to the screen. CD development, first, Go project. Open the VS Code. These are from the last video, which we were talking about object, structs, interfaces. We don't need this. Okay. Control S. Okay. It has a very famous convention, which is, this is the result, the output of a function. Error, clone equal to do something. And we are just calling this method. And below that, we check that if error is not equal to nil, do something here. I mean, handle error. And let me define this method too. Who is it?
A few moments later.
Okay, that was Amazon. It was supposed to be here in 14th May, but now here is 13th, and it was actually soon. Anyway, we were defining the do something method. Okay, let's define it. Actually, let's rename it to show its functionality better. Divide by 2. And we actually put it here. It only accepts a b, which is int. And it takes b here. We define b to be equal to 4. Okay. What's the matter? It says that divide by 2 used as a value. Yeah, of course. Yeah, actually. It returns int and error as output. It's okay. What does it say? Declared and not used? Yeah, I know that. Okay. Okay, and here try to divide by 2. Okay. So as we can see, there are 2 sides. In the first side, we create errors, and in the second one, we handle it. And one other convention point, error is always the last one. I'll keep that in mind. For creating errors, Golang has 2 packages, errors and FMT. With these packages, we can create errors with custom messages. Let's see how to work with them. If actually divide by 2 is always working, so let's change it. Let's say divide 8 with b. Okay, now define
Okay, we pass a here. Now let's print it out. Okay, undefined divided by 2. Yeah, we don't have it anymore. Alright. Now we are good to go. Okay, at first it's pretty simple. We go for return A divided by B. And after that we return nil. Which means we are fine. Okay, when it is 4 and 16, it actually makes sense. Let's run it. Okay, now as we can see here, we have 4. Unknown number can be divided by 0, so it's a good idea to start with. We go for if b equals, if b equals 0, return, at the first place, I want to return 0, and after that, errors, new, and then our message, which is numbers can't be divided by 0. Okay, so we created our first error with errors new, and let's go here and try to handle it. Here we can't do anything. Our friend, which is the divide method, I couldn't make that favor to us. So what do? We just print it out in our terminal. Print error. But actually now we will definitely get here to this line, to the line 20, and here we will get a wrong answer. We will get 0, which is not our real answer, so it's not a good thing. So we put an else statement here. Let's close it here. Yeah, but you usually don't need this else statement, because most of the times you're writing your code in a function, and you will see something like this. Let's go for here, func, divide 16 by 4. It would not face the error, but I'm trying to make a point here. We go here, result, error, divide 16 to 4. And actually we are okay, actually here you actually go like this, which is return, for example, 0 and error dot and error. And here you can, when you get here, you're sure that you didn't face any error, and you go for return a result and nil. This is the usual picture that you will see. You come here, you return and get out of the method, and then it's fine, and you don't need this else statement. It's not that clean. Alright, and about FMT. Okay, in my personal experience, errors package is most of the times used for creating errors from scratch, but FMT package is used to wrap another error with a custom message. And that another error can come from a function from an external package. For bringing an example of an external package, I want to go for the Redis package, which is go-redis. Let's clear this and this. So at first we have to install an external package. For doing that, we go to our root directory. Let's clear this. We type go mod init, which stands for initial, and then our project name. First, go project. Okay, now as you can see, we have a file here. We have a new file here, which is first it says module, our project name, and then our Golang's version. And this is actually for sharing screen test. We don't need it. Okay. Now let's go for go-redis, and actually I don't know where is go-redis. Golang, Redis. I think it was go-redis. We go to Redis Go client. We go to go mod. Yeah, we know that. Go get. Okay. Okay, now we have go-redis installed. Go-redis is a package which connects Golang servers to Redis key value stores. I'm gonna talk about it later. At first, we have to create a context. Actually, don't look at me here. You don't need to know about this. I have a context at background. I just skipped these parts. Okay, now we defined a Redis client. Now let's use it. RDB, actually, I think we should have a result and error here, which is RDB set. No, what is it? I don't understand. My very confidential password, okay. But there's a problem. Could not import GitHub go-redis, no required module provided packages. I don't get it. Actually, I think it was github.com. This is go-redis and it is v9. Why it doesn't find it? Okay, yeah, it's fine now. Okay, we go to set. After we pass the context, and then it says the key. Let's just give it a random key, and the value, which is a value. A random value, of course. So, sorry. Now we have it. Where's the problem? Assignment mismatch, 2 variables, but RDB returns 1 value. Yeah, okay, so it just sets it, so we don't have any result, we have just error. Now we go to handle it. If error not equals to nil, then try to handle it here. First of all, I want to put this code in another method. Actually, let's put the context here. Connect to Redis. Set a new key. Okay, no inputs. It just creates RDB and what is it called? Okay, it returns the client. And an error. Okay, here where we want to handle it, sorry. Okay, where we want to, okay, here we want to actually handle it. So now we want to use FMT. So what do? We go for return. If we don't have any Redis clients right now, actually we don't have any, oh, sorry. Actually, we couldn't set our value to our key here. So at first we just return this RDB and wrap that error in with our custom message. FMT error F. Okay, at first we have to know about format, which is something bad happened while setting a key. and then clone, then bring that our own error. We have percentage sign and S. You may remember this kind of format from C++ or C. I don't remember exactly, but you may be familiar with this. Let's continue, and here we put our error.message. Sorry. Put our error. You should have a context here. Sorry. Guys, don't look at this context. It's not really that necessary. Now we try to connect, actually, Redis client, and the error equals to connect to Redis and set a new key. We pass this ctx variable to it. Okay, now we have error. If error okay, and we don't need it actually. We don't need any Redis client. Right now I don't have any Redis deployed, so we're gonna face an error definitely. So let's run the program. Okay, it says that not enough arguments. We have an error somewhere. Set when calling the set method, we have to put a context, a key, and a string, and expiration. Sorry, and expiration is the time duration. We're gonna talk about it later. We don't need it right now. Actually, it's not necessary. Okay, let's clear these all out. Now run it. Missing return. Oh, come on. Return. Okay, it says that something bad happens while setting a key, and then the Redis says error itself. Right now we just wrapped this error, which was the Redis's error, with our custom message. I've used errors package for creating new errors from scratch, and use fmt package for wrapping other errors with our custom message. And we saw some examples of handling errors. Applications are not always reliable, mainly because their backend servers are distributed across a network. Most errors actually occur during communication over the network, like when a server requests something from another machine. It can be a database query, a Redis call, or asking something from another microservice. Errors are actually a long story. As a software engineer, you deal with them constantly. One common challenge when writing a function is deciding whether to return an error or just log it. Logging is one of the 12 core concepts of system design, a key pillar in observability, and it plays a crucial role in many aspects of a software system. But besides that, handling errors in loops and go routines can be very challenging, and it doesn't have a certain answer. It actually depends on your logic, that part of the application which you're implementing. You heard new names: Redis, context, go routines, system design, observability, but don't worry, I'm gonna cover them in my upcoming videos. My exact next video is about go routines, are the most important feature of Golang. Multi-thread programming is pretty handy in it. And that's it.
Thank you so much for watching. I've already recorded some videos about tech skills. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. I'm going to record a lot more. Be curious and keep learning.